All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here. I've been here all week, so don't forget to try the veal. Doing what I do in real time for a few real people who understand my quirkiness and uniqueness, right? Doing it real time for a few real people out here, just like you there, and just like me here. Now, clearly, a slow day in the world of classic rock. Somebody's going to send me a message. What about Ozzy and Black Sabbath? Okay, so Ozzy's going to do bits and pieces of a Black Sabbath reunion. Great. It's going to be great. Can't wait. Can't wait to cover that in full when it actually happens. But today, even bigger news than the Black Sabbath reunion. You're not going to believe this. A unique piece of Beatles memorabilia has just sold at auction. Now, first of all, to say that George Harrison might be rolling over in his grave is, well, it probably doesn't do justice to what I'm about to tell you. So this guy, Joseph Robert O'Donnell, don't know if he's related to Rosie O'Donnell. He could be. He's a Beatles and music memorabilia dealer. He's a dealer, all right. He recently purchased a piece of George Harrison's leftover toast. All right, let me say that again. He bought a piece of toast that was left over from when George Harrison ate toast in 1962. Are you following so far? So it's basically like some crust that George Harrison didn't finish. The piece of toast in question was taken by a then 15-year-old Harrison fan named Sue Houghton, who had become friendly with his family. Wow. While visiting the family, she put the leftover crust in her pocket, scooping it off George Harrison's plate. Now, I'm not making this up. It eventually made its way to Houghton's Harrison scrapbook collection, which included other mementos, including, get this, fluff from under his bed. Fluff. Could have come from the mattress or the pillow. I don't know what that has to do with George Harrison. I mean, if fluff came out of the bed. Now, you could say, you know what's interesting is maybe there's some George Harrison DNA on the crust. And with today's crazy technology, maybe we can reconstruct George. Interesting. Anyway, now the collector, Joseph Robert O'Donnell, says this. It's a brilliant story that is both bizarre, historical, and a story I'll continue telling friends, memorabilia collectors, and fellow Beatles fans. You've got George Harrison's toast. All right. So far, there's no word on how much O'Donnell shelled out for the toast. But in her collection of 1,992 items, it's in her scrapbook collection. She has 1,992 items. Okay. And they were put up for auction, with the toast selling for about $1,600. Yep. The toast sold for $16. So Joseph Robert O'Donnell made $1,600 on a piece of toast. Doesn't say who bought the toast. Who has the toast now? And could there be a biolab somewhere working on a brand new version of George Harrison? Folks, I mean, I'm being a little tongue-in-cheek here, obviously, because this story is just ridiculous. But you want to know why there's not a lot of interest in classic rock these days? Because we should be talking about a new band that has taken over for, I don't know, whoever, the Beatles, whatever band was big 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago. But we're talking about toast, leftover toast from George Harrison. So, yeah, this obviously gives new meaning to the expression, that guy is toast. All right. And so I'm sorry, folks. I just had to say it. But yeah, that's the story. I don't have anything else. But before I go, I would like to share this album that I purchased, Greg Nagy. I listened to this courtesy of a blues magazine website, and I really liked it. So I decided to purchase a copy of it, and Greg sent me an autographed CD. See, I do like to showcase CDs on the show. People will ask me, can I send you a digital file? And I'll be like, yeah, no, I really can't showcase that. Do you want to see my cool files? Greg Nagy, the real you. This is blues. It's rock. It's R&B. It's very soulful. It's very organic. It's very analog. Okay, so there you have it. All those things to me are good things. When you say analog, I'm very happy about that. So the real you, real music, Greg Nagy. Before I go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications on new videos. I got Patreon. I got memberships, YouTube memberships. I've got super chats. I call them PJ Rock super chats because I actually got one, I think, from someone else. So, if you want to compete with PJ, you can do that. And buy me a coffee. I had someone from the REO Speedwagon camp send me a coffee, which was very nice, thanking me for my coverage and my latest episode of As the REO Turns. I'm sure there'll be more. I got to get that music ready because apparently people really like the soap opera music that I've been using, even though I'm typically not a good multitasker. But yeah, just thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing and putting up with this, okay? Because I understand there's a lot of other things that you could be watching right now. So thanks again. God bless everyone. Remember, Jesus is the reason for every season. Christmas, spring, summer, whatever. Jesus is the reason for everything. So thank you, Jesus, and thank you all for stopping by.